to name this place Constitution Square.
This YouTube video by veteran journalist Bart Kakoza captures the moment that produced Uganda's constitution on 8th October 1995.
My brother. Congratulations. New constitution. Yes, my neighbor. Yes, Major.
Since the abrogation of the 1962 constitution by then Prime Minister Apollo Milton Obote in 1966, Uganda started feeding on the wheels of militarism, including the 1967 pigeonhole constitution and the rule by decree introduced by Idi Amin Dada between 1971 to 1979. After the overthrow of President Idi Amin Dada, then came a 6-member military council in 1980. It was headed by Chairman Paulo Muwanga, deputized by Yoweri Museveni. Between 1981 to 1986, a guerrilla war paved way for President Yoweri Museveni, who later prepared Uganda to re-establish constitutionalism and the rule of law. 1995 was a turning year for Uganda, but before was a Constituent Assembly session chaired by James Wapakhabulo, the then Mbale district finest statesman, patriot, lawyer, politician. He died on 27th March 2004. As the Constitution makes 30 years in existence, I set out to trace how the legacy of the late James Wapakhabulo continues to live on his family after his great contribution as the chairperson of the Constituent Assembly and later Speaker of Parliament. My journey took me to Mafudu village, Bukulo sub-county, current Sironko district, his final resting home.
Everyone has a taste.
Yeah. Here, one of his sons, Moses Wambogo, was available to usher me in an environment coupled with quiet sounds, but loud with gentle whispering of leaves and birds.
This was the meeting place.
So this is a modernized meeting place?
Yes, this is a modernized meeting place, but now it acts like a reception. When you come, sign in, you get the details. Doesn't seem if the main man has died, like when home the thing dies. But this is, we have taken it to another level.
To preserve the home's dignity and sustainability, the family commercialized, turning it partly into an event venue.
Oh, I told you also, there are some people when they get married, they want to come and take photography in a natural environment. They come here. And
so this was also like this even during the time of the late?
Yes, it was big like this, but like these trees were there, the mango, the whatever.
At 76, the widow, Angelina Chogo Wapakhabulo, enjoys peaceful retirement, engaging in passion projects. She has profound memories of her husband.
As chair of the Constituent Assembly, I recall him waking up maybe around 3 or 4.
In the night?
Yes. And I would say, hey, Daddy, where are you off to now? He would say, no, I'm going to the study. I have to be on top of this document. I need to understand it so that if questions are raised, I know what it's all about. So he definitely had a commitment to having that constitution done well, and being the chair, he wanted to make sure that he understood it.
Wapakhabulo's legacy stands on pillars of education, anti-corruption, and constitutionalism. His political career began at the University of East Africa, now University of Dar es Salaam, where he and his future wife, Angelina Chogo, met the current Uganda's president, Yoweri Museveni.
If anything, I was probably his biggest critic, because he would know I would tell him the truth.
Angelina recalls that evening at the university, Wapakhabulo and colleagues, Amanya Mushega, Iria Kategaya, David Anyoti, Osinde Wangor, Ben Wacha, and Museveni held nightly discussions about Uganda's political revolution.
This group of revolutionaries at the university, they also had their Sunday services. They had Sunday lectures, which were being held in the law faculty and being conducted by a number of lecturers. I remember Walter Rodney.
His children recall how their father encouraged them to return to Uganda when he joined politics.
Because we had visited Uganda during holidays, and you know, as a child, what matters to you is, can I go to a restaurant and get ice cream, or can I, you know, go and get a pizza? And we knew from our visits to Uganda that even getting bread was a challenge. So the family, my siblings were not very happy about it, I'll put it mildly. Yes.
After chairing the Constituent Assembly, Mzee Wapa became Speaker of Parliament in 1996 and later appointed National Political Commissar in Uganda's no-party system. In 2001, he rose to second Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Foreign Affairs, also becoming the first minister from Bamaina clan.
In terms of parental guidance, he was very good. He was a parent who would sit with and take us through life. He's a person who tells us that you can become powerful without being corrupt. When you look around, there is a lot of corruption with impunity that I think would have made him sad, because he's a man who don't have wished the country to go that direction.
He believed that he was truthful, he was honest, he was not corrupt, he was not deceitful, and therefore what he talks is from the right perspective and right judgment, and for a common goal of all Ugandans, and if it is for the district, to develop the district. And that's why up to today, Masaba mourn him so much.
Wapakhabulo, a Pan-Africanist, extended his legal expertise beyond Uganda as a legal officer in Papua New Guinea before returning home.
I think there was a much stronger opposition, and the caliber of the opposition was somewhat better, to put it mildly. And so you had what I would call serious intellectual discussions about principles. Yes.
And as a constitutional lawyer, he believed in it, that people should be able to have justice. So we learned that if Ugandans would tap in that kind of justice, constitutionalism, good governance, and what else would now move forward.
Since his passing, several family members have served in government positions. James Wekesa has been the Director ICT at Operation Wealth Creation and a former presidential advisor on youth affairs. The widow, Mama Angelina, was Uganda's High Commissioner to Kenya, and daughter Josephine Wapakhabulo, first Executive Director, Uganda National Oil Company, UNOC. The late Wapakhabulo was instrumental in establishing the Cure Children's Hospital that treats more than 2,000 children suffering from spina bifida and hydrocephalus, a project that thrives on volunteer and donor support.
It's the one and only hospital, Central and East Africa, that does that.
His death in 2004 was widely mourned across the political strata. He opposed the removal of the term limits in the Constitution and was awarded the Nalubale Medal. He contributed to the struggle against guerrilla warfare. President Yoweri Museveni is constructing the Wapakhabulo Memorial College of Nursing and Midwifery to recognize late Wapakhabulo. It is in advanced stages.
We are very grateful to the President, Museveni as a person, for not forgetting that great contribution he made.
Daniel Mugoya, UBC News.